Final game of the month of September along the lakefront in Chicago. Terrific rivalry over many years in the NFL, and the NFC gets renewed tonight at Soldier Field as the Bears welcome the Philadelphia Eagles for this Monday nighter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from the Windy City. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line. So that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
It's 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one intercepted on the third play of the game. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Sweat running down. A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked going the other way.
2nd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Play action. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Well, play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His first touchdown. rampage. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Got the hook up there to Ogunze. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bears first down.
On the play. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another first and 10. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
They managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Now third and 5.
On third down, it's Williams. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's a pickup of 16 yards, down to the 16.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
15 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through. The Bears move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Eagles 6. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A short one taken at the 10. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Bears' 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down by Dylan Keeneman. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Here's Barkley. Marked down at the 6.
Barkley, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Short of the goal line.
So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they will see what they can do with this. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Xavier Woods.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here's Williams now to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. It is 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
It's
a big-time play for the Bears. An even 40 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. To the goal line and in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will up it to a 2-point lead.
The score, Bears 14, Eagles 12. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
35-yard line.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Once again, it's Barkley. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
The tackle made by Devin Bush. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for an Eagles first down.
Nice run there by Saquon. And you know, it's kind of funny, Mike. He might be the only player in the league that when they rush for over 1,100 yards, people like to call it a down year. And it's only because of the standard that he has set last season. Doesn't necessarily live up to the historic 2024 season, but there's no doubt he's still one of the best.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's caught downfield by Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down, Eagles.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one caught at the 4.
Hurts pass. Complete to Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Elliott now for the extra point. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Woo! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
It'll be first down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. They pitch it to Swift. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
On for the point after.
3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
Makes the score Eagles 25, Bears 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to take him down at the 37. 2 set of downs, it's 1st and 10.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He's going to take a shot downfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. On is Elliott to add the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
His kick is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
18 more yards.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing again, Williams. Oh, a loose football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. Inside the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, what a mistake. 0-0 on the clock. The half is over. You just want to get to the locker room. Instead, you give up a touchdown, Greg. That is an awful way to close out the first half.
Yeah, and it's funny, a play like that, Mike, almost offsets everything good or bad that's gone on previously in that first half. That's all that's on everyone's mind coming into the locker room. Now, coming out of the locker room, they've got to find a way to put that behind them, get that bad taste out of their mouth, and recapture some momentum here to start the 3rd quarter.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
1st and 10.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the 3rd quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And man, this happens, a heck of a return to start this 3rd quarter.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, if you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet